Business owners, how can you guarantee your customers are receiving the very best customer service from your employees? It's easy. It's easy. But first you must ask, what does the best customer service mean to you? Is it service, availability, friendliness, cheerfulness, a smile, product information, ability to suggest other products when price is an issue? Perhaps all of the above. But do you always feel that those are great customer service points, or are you sometimes in a rush and the best customer service would be addressing your time constraint immediately and executing whatever task you needed done expeditiously and without the smiles and cheer? Let's face it, we are all different people with different backgrounds. Number one, if you are making a purchase, it signifies that you perceive the combination, quality, price and experience in adequate proportions for you. Number two, not making a purchase or never returning to that business signifies that one or more of the above factors were less than adequate for you to part with your money or even return. The previous two statements are irrefutable, and shockingly most customer service employees would be satisfied by the outcome of either statement. As a business owner, you better be unhappy with both. Interaction with your sales staff is one factor most of your customers have during their shopping experience. With more intuitive staff training, your customer should be making this purchase, telling friends, thinking about future purchases, posting on social media, returning to make future purchases, and referring colleagues. An intuitive staff will be greeting customers by name and assisting them with the obvious. That may be as simple as helping with the door or their coat and bags, charging phones, entertaining kids, etc. What does customer service mean to you as a business owner? You already know because you built part of your business around it, yet for the most part, it isn't being executed in the manner you would like because it is your employees, not you, who are interacting with your consumers. Employees who are satisfied whether the customer makes a purchase or not. Yes, customer service is highly subjective. Your employees' perception and delivery of customer service is highly subjective too. So how can you as a business owner train your entire staff to provide the intuitive customer service you need? The customer service that would bend and flex and fit the customer's needs instead of punishing him for having needs that are off script. The customer service. What does customer service mean when the buying equation contains nothing but variables? It's easy. The answer: inspire your employees with the "what's in it for me" factor. Every employee has it, and to ignore it and hope for the best is certainly not how you build the rest of your business, is it? Now ask yourself this: what does customer service mean to each of my employees? You may be surprised at what actually motivates them to go above and beyond is not money. If you think about it, most Americans working in low to mid-level jobs are living way above their means anyway, maybe even paycheck and dash to paycheck. The money you pay them is already spent. They are already sitting on it, driving it, living in it, or sending someone to school on it. When you factor in the law of diminishing return, you can expect the subject to turn even more bleak. But this is not how your employees feel. They don't see the situation as bleak. It's just a situation. It's simply their lifestyle right now, which has no bearing on their dream. They have learned everything but the most important element to your success. Teach your staff the building blocks of customer service and what triggers customers to buy, return more often, and refer friends. Why referral customers spend so much more, and how to create referral customer after referral customer. Teach your staff why everyone in the neighborhood should know them by name. Show them why they would want everyone in the neighborhood to know who they are, where they work, and what hours/days. Give them the simple 1, 2, 3 blueprint to make neighborhood introductions. They'll even be telling neighbors in the area where they live. Show your employees why, and they will be telling everyone about your business and handing out your business cards to everyone they meet, guaranteed. They have learned how you want things done, invested in their uniform, and now they are talking to your customers. Make sure they treat your customers the way you would treat your customers. Customers should be warmly welcomed, assisted with their coats, packages, and needs. Your employees should be greeting your customers by name and offering specialty service. Once they see the why, you will not believe your staff's transformation in one day. Show your employees how much more valuable a regular customer is to them and how to easily create regular customers from customers that would never return. Show them clientele building tools that they will use for the rest of their lives in everything they endeavor, and your staff will be so thankful they work for you and so appreciative of your customers your sales will explode. Tip: try hiring a financial advisor for your staff and watch your company spirits rebound. Many employees have no idea there is any other way to do things but the way they do right now. Imagine how empowered some of your employees would feel buying stocks or saving for the first time because of you.